The 2008 congressional elections in Colorado were held on November 4, 2008 to determine who will represent the state of Colorado in the United States House of Representatives, coinciding with the presidential and senatorial elections. Representatives are elected for 2-year terms. Those elected will serve in the 111th Congress from January 6, 2009 until January 3, 2011. Colorado has 7 seats in the House, apportioned according to the 2000 United States Census. Its 2007-2008 congressional delegation consisted of 4 Democrats and 3 Republicans. It is now 5 Democrats and 2 Republicans. District 4 changed party, from Republican to Democratic, which was the only district CQ Politics had forecasted to be at some risk for the incumbent party. The primary election was held August 12, 2008. Overview. Matchup summary. District breakdown. District 1. Democratic incumbent Deanna DeGette. Campaign website. Won against Republican nominee George Lilly. Campaign website. DeGette was unopposed in her primary, and Lilly won against Charles Crane in his primary. CQ Politics forecasted the race as safe Democrat. Race ranking and details from CQ Politics. Campaign contributions from OpenSecrets.org. District 2. Democratic nominee Jared Polis. Campaign website. A businessman. Won against Republican nominee Scott Sterin. Campaign website. An aerospace engineer. CQ Politics forecasted the race as safe Democrat. This district has been represented by Democrat Mark Udall since 1999. With the retirement of Senator Wayne Allard, Udall ran for the Senate, leaving this an open seat. Polis won the Democratic primary against Senate President Joan Fitzgerald and Colorado Conservation Trust Director Will Shafroth. Sterin was unopposed in the Republican primary. Former Eagle County Commissioner Tom Stone was earlier considered a possible Republican candidate, as was Boulder Mayor Mark Ruzine for the Green Party. Democrats hold a strong edge in this district. John Kerry won 59 here, as it is centered around heavily Democratic Boulder. Race ranking and details from CQ Politics. Campaign contributions from OpenSecrets.org. District 3. Democratic incumbent John Salazar. Campaign website. Won against Republican nominee Wayne Wolf. Campaign website. CQ Politics forecasted the race as safe Democrat. Race ranking and details from CQ Politics. Campaign contributions from OpenSecrets.org. District 4. Democratic nominee Betsy Markey. Campaign website. Businesswoman and regional director for Senator Ken Salazar won against Republican incumbent Marilyn Musgrave. Campaign website. Who had represented this district since 2003. Both ran unopposed in the party primary elections. CQ Politics forecasted the race as leans Democratic. The Rothenberg Political Report rated it toss-up, tilt Democratic. The Cook Political Report ranked it Republican toss-up. Musgrave, a conservative known for her staunch opposition to gay marriage, won in 2006 by winning a plurality, 46, of the vote against Angie Pakchoni, D, and a strong Reform Party challenge from Eric Eadsness, who managed to garner 11 of the vote. That, along with her 51 showing in 2004 despite George W. Bush winning 58 of the vote in this eastern Colorado district that includes the Fort Collins area, made her vulnerable in 2008. Democrats suffered a setback earlier when State Senator Brandon Schaefer suddenly dropped out, citing his party's failure to clear the field. Eadsness switched parties again, lifelong Republican to Reform Party last year, and became a Democrat, which could have fueled a potential rematch with Musgrave in 2008. 2006 nominee Angie Pakchoni briefly launched a campaign as well, but left the race in September 2007. On October 24, 2008, the National Republican Congressional Committee abandoned Marilyn Musgrave's 2008 re-election campaign because the NRCC believes this seat is lost and there is no point on wasting scarce resources on it, along with 2 other races they abandoned with the 4th Congressional District. This decision was based solely on Musgrave's poor poll numbers. Musgrave launched a negative advertisement, attacking Markey over the business of Syscom Systems, the data processing equipment company run by Markey and her husband. The Musgrave ad was called highly misleading by a Denver television station that investigated the facts. After her defeat, Musgrave would not comment on the election results with the media, nor would she concede the race or contact Markey to congratulate her. She also did not thank her campaign staff for their efforts. She later recorded a robocall for Republican Georgia Senator Saxby Chambliss, saying that she was defeated by leftist special interests who suppressed the truth with vicious attacks and lies. Race ranking and details from CQ Politics. Campaign contributions from OpenSecrets.org. Musgrave, R.I. versus Markey, D. Graph of collected poll results from pollster.com. District 5. Freshman Republican incumbent Doug Lamborn. Campaign website. Won against Democratic nominee Hal Bidlack. Campaign website. A Clinton administration National Security Council official, and independent Rich Hand. Campaign website. Running as a write-in candidate. The district is based in heavily Republican Colorado Springs. CQ Politics forecasted the race as safe Republican. Lamborn got bad press when two constituents accused him of making a threatening phone call in response to a critical letter they wrote. He won against Jeff Crank. Campaign website. And Bentley Rayburn. Campaign website. More moderate Republicans who had also run in 2006 in the Republican primary. In 2006, Lamborn had narrowly won a nasty multi-candidate primary with 27 of the vote, despite previous Representative Joel Heffley's endorsement of Crank, citing Lamborn's sleazy campaign. Crank and Rayburn thus came to a gentleman's agreement. They would jointly conduct a poll of the primary, and whoever of the two of them was in third place would drop out and endorse the other, so as to have a better chance of defeating Lamborn. Rayburn came third in the poll, but he refused to drop out and Lamborn won the primary with 44 of the vote. Amid worries of vulnerability, Lamborn then won the general election by a 59-41 margin, becoming the highest vote-getter for a GOP congressional candidate in the state in the 2006 cycle. Race ranking and details from CQ Politics. Campaign contributions from OpenSecrets.org. District 6. Republican nominee Mike Kaufman. Campaign website. Won against Democratic nominee Hank Eng. Campaign website. CQ Politics. The Cook Political Report and the Rothenberg Political Report all forecasted the race as safe Republican, despite some minor controversies surrounding Mike Kaufman and Colorado Ethics Watch. Eng ran unopposed in the Democratic primary. Kaufman defeated a crowded field of candidates including Ted Harvey, Steve Ward, and Will Armstrong, who was endorsed by the state GOP. Republican incumbent Tom Tancredo, who held the seat since 1999, decided to retire, leaving it an open seat. His seat is considered to be the most Republican-dominated district of the Denver area seats and is also one of the wealthiest in the nation. Tancredo was the second highest vote-getter for a Republican congressional candidate statewide, 59-40, in 2006, just behind Doug Lamborn in the 5th district. The district includes Columbine High School, which was devastated in a tragic 1999 school massacre. Democratic efforts to target him on his outspoken views on gun rights in the 2000 election came up short, and he prevailed 53-44. Cherry Creek News. Where's Hank from Cherry Creek News? Race ranking and details from CQ Politics. Campaign contributions from OpenSecrets.org. District 7. Democratic incumbent Ed Perlmutter. Campaign website. Who has represented this district since 2007, won against Republican nominee John W. LaRue. CQ Politics forecasted the race as safe Democrat. In 2006, Perlmutter won 55 of the vote in this suburban Denver district that narrowly went to John Kerry with 52 in 2004. The district's voter registration is split, with independents constituting a slim plurality of 35 compared to Democrats, 34, and Republicans, 31. Race ranking and details from CQ Politics. Campaign contributions from OpenSecrets.org.